We are back at 7:39 on this Friday morning. Since it's a heck of a trip to get to the North Pole, it's nice that Santa Claus makes his way to malls nationwide every year, isn't it? But if you've ever waited in line for hours only to have your little one burst into tears at the sight of the jolly old elf, take heart.
There is a new way for Mr. Claus now to chat with your child, the telephone. Ann Gaskell works with the big guy himself through the website SantaSpeaking.com. Ann, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Hi, Ann, or should we call you Madam Elf? Looking good this morning, Ann. How did you come up with this idea, and what has the response been like so far?
Well, we've got a lot of mommy and daddy elves that have brought their children to see Santa at the mall, and we're tired of waiting in long lines and thought that maybe a personal chat with Santa on the telephone would be a lot easier for the children and the parents at this time of year.
And Ann, how do they feel about that? Because obviously sort of the tradition is going to a mall or going to a community center and actually sitting on Santa's lap and being up close and personal with the big guy. Do you think that just chatting with them on the phone, does it take some of the fun out of it for kids?
Actually, you know, you'd be surprised that the technology we're able to use to our advantage to make the Santa experience a lot more personable than going to sit on Santa's lap at the mall. Santa is able to know all the details about the children and surprise them with naughty and nice details and little bits about their life, and it's just, the kids are just overjoyed by this, and the parents are extremely happy too.
And Ann, just quickly, how do parents go about the process of setting this kind of phone call up?
What they do is they go to the website, SantaSpeaking.com, and they're able to select a date and a time slot for Santa to call, and he calls within that time. And if they could provide a few details about the child so that they can jog Santa's memory.
I'm so sorry. I think someone's on the line. Hello?
I think this guy will help you out.
Good morning, everybody.
Oh, my gosh.
Hi, Katie.
Hi, Santa. Is that you?
David.
Hello. Well, good morning, Santa.
How are you?
Well, we're doing great.
Listen.
It's so good to hear from Ann, and she's lined up a lot of little kids to sit in my lap. But, you know, I just stepped outside to check on Rudolph and the rest of the elves. I've got them shining up my boots and the belt. And reindeer are pretty much ready to go, possible exception to Prancer. He always gives me fits this time of year. David, I understand you might have a few issues with Santa Claus you might like to clear up this morning.
No, I'm good with you, Mr. Claus. No, it's all good with us. I'm just a little curious. My only issue this morning was I just wondered why you couldn't appear on camera. Are there some weather delays there at North Pole International? Or,
well, we have some of that darn frost and freezing rain, but it's supposed to clear up in just a few hours, David. So don't you worry about the weather. I'm more worried and concerned about your neckties.
Ooh, Santa, a zinger from Mr. Claus himself.
David, plenty of neckties.
Oh, I think that's an excellent idea, Santa.
Yes.
So let me ask you, I know that making phone calls to kids is a relatively new enterprise for you. First of all, Santa, how are you handling these phone bills?
Mrs. Claus takes care of that. We figure if we've got checks, we've got money.
Ah, she's the administrator in the group.
That's correct. She takes care of all the bills, Katie. And I understand Santa was going to bring you a karaoke machine, but I guess you already have one.
Yes, Matt already provided that, Santa, so I'm all set. Thank you so much.
Well, maybe we can sing a chorus of Silver Bells this morning.
Maybe not, Santa.
Santa, whoa, ho, ho, to you. Hey, Santa.
Again, David?
Yeah, Santa, listen, I just had a few, my 3-year-old son, Max, had a few items. I don't want this to influence you in any way, and you can determine whether he's been naughty or nice. But he's interested in some Powder Rangers, and he wants all of Spider-Man and Batman's bad guys, as he would say, all of them.
David, you know I'm taking care of that. Just have the little rascal clean up his room once in a while, will you?
It's a very good point.
I'm also, for your benefit, David, bringing you the Tom Brokaw sound-alike at-home CD study course.
He doesn't need it, Santa. He's brilliant at that, but he refuses to do it on the Today Show. And that's the only Christmas gift I'm asking him for. Hey, Santa, when it comes to gifts, I know a little 9-year-old here in New York who really wants a guinea pig. And I don't think that's such a good idea, Santa. Do you?
Let me ask one of the boys. How we doing guinea pigs over there, fellas? Nope. All taken, Katie. Sorry.
Oh, shoot. Okay, well,
But I
Santa.
can work something out here, maybe.
Yeah, maybe for an upcoming birthday, or
Yeah,
maybe not.
that sounds good.
Well,
Santa,
listen.
I was just going to say, Santa, it's refreshing to know you've got such great material, too. In addition to all these gifts, you've also, man's a funny man.
And it's a good thing for me to know in the world and all your viewers to know that David's going to get some new neckties.
Well, Santa, thanks so much for taking time out of your busy schedule, because we know things are crazy
They
at the
are,
North
but
Pole.
Katie and David, I always have for you a ho-ho-ho-ho Merry Christmas.
Well, thank you, Santa. By the way,
Thank
have
you.
the elves started to unionize yet?
I'm meeting with a mediator this afternoon sometime.
All right. Well, let us know how that goes, because we'd hate for them to go on strike.
It'll be big
Absolutely.
All right, Santa, thanks so much. Good luck in the next few days.
Thank you, Katie and David.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And
That was
you owe
good.
me a Coke. And Ann Gaskell, thanks so much for your help this morning. And now you can take that adorable elf outfit off. Thank you, Ann. You're a good sport.
Now, thanks, Ann, a lot. Now, if you want to track Santa's progress all day and tomorrow, or all day today and tomorrow, and watch some of his stops along the way, you can do it by